Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of VIP Motorsports. I'm your host, Alec, with Greg to my left and Joey to my right. Today, we are going to be talking about some adventures.
That's my peace sign. F*** you. No. Don't take it away from me. No, me. Yeah, I thought.
What are you doing there, Cowie?
Yeah.
Joe's claimed the peace sign. Everyone who uses it from now on has to pay respects to Joe. It's just the rules. I don't make them up.
Respects, or they need to pay royalties to
Royalties.
Joe.
have to-
Already copyrighted infringement notice. on
Yeah,
that
he's
thing.
already got it. He's already got it. You got to let it come into your house. Joe's
Oh,
taking
no.
Ferrari level action on you with this freaking piece.
Depending on the
no.
situation, the scenario. No.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord. So, what are we
Yeah.
going to talk about today? We're going to talk about veteran again.
Cheeky bugger.
Last episode, we're talking about trying to find a car and how the Facebook marketplace has become gross. And in this
Did we
episode,
talk about the $500 part?
we spoke
No, the
about
$500 part.
we spoke about what $500 part?
Think. Over $500. He lost the deal.
Oh,
Oh man, I made that guy actually.
Oh, you know what I did? Okay, before I tell you what I did to him at the end, like the final piece, you stuffed him up.
I stuffed
put
him
the
up
icing
pretty
on the
good.
cake.
I stuffed him
Sad.
up pretty good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good, but yeah, what's your icing on the cake?
Yeah, so before we go to the icing of the cake, so what ended up happening is,
Cake.
our old mate was in a car that I didn't accept.
What car was it?
I'd rather not say. I really rather not
I
say.
got you guys. I'm bringing you the news. It was a Corolla Sportivo.
Levain.
I'm sorry. 11.
11.
11 seconds away from breaking down. No, look, this Toyota Corolla was great.
Beautiful.
Emphasis on the word was. It was once great when it was new, and while our friend
meant
was
to be
driving it, he was not. But it's come to the time where he's like, I need to get rid of it, and we were helping him. Now, the big problem was we found a car, and the guy... What did the guy do?
Okay, so we're
What did the
looking
guy do?
around first. I was like, you know what? Let's do a bit of market checking. Let's see, maybe there's something odd. We went from, what was it? From Supras to Skylines.
We showed
to
them. We looked at the
S13s
125Is last
No,
time.
I know, but before we went to the 125i, I'm telling him what we're looking at overall because
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah,
just a Beamer straight away.
Yeah.
Don't go straight into the one.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
let's build up onto it.
Yeah, come on, man.
There's
This
just the
guy
whole
full
story
straight-
leading to
Yeah,
that car.
this guy, Band-Aid
Come
straight
on.
up. So what ends up happening
Come
is we find a couple cars here and there.
What cars?
Skyline here and there. It wasn't a GDR, just a standard GTST.
Yuck.
Or then there was an S13.
Yuck.
Here and there, just random cars. It wasn't too bad because he's a JDM lover and I respect that, you know?
So we catered to those
Why?
needs.
Anyway, that changed.
Anyway.
So I ended up looking around and they were like, you want something performance, something reliable, and something that can be a weekender / daily, right?
Yep.
So we started looking, test drive a couple cars. Out of the blue, for around, what was it, 12K, there was a 125i. No dramas. We end up going down.
That was dramas.
That was, don't even.
There was
Bro,
dramas.
don't
man.
even.
That guy was just dramas.
The guy had internal dramas, man. He
Yeah.
was fighting demons that he didn't know how to fight.
I was stuck holding down for, so I was only getting the cliff notes of what happened.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
weren't there that day.
Yeah,
No.
I wasn't.
So what ended up happening is, that was funny. You missed out on that day.
That was a
was
pretty
fun
funny day.
Yeah.
That was a pretty funny day.
So I ended up going to the guy's place. We ended up, we worked in our behalf. We ended up hiding our car because, you know, us and our toys are a bit too bougie sometimes.
Joe and I have this different ideology. I park right at the front, so I'll hop up in the M4. I'll park right at the front. Joe doesn't.
Yeah,
No.
What do you recommend if you had a car that was worth a decent amount of money and you're trying to bargain on a car? Would you park out front?
Let
or
me put it this way.
Yeah,
okay?
I've done that before.
Okay, let me
That
put it this
doesn't
way.
help.
Let me put it this way for you to understand the whole idea of why Joe does what he does. You're going to go buy a car that's worth maybe what 12,000, 10,000, right?
Yeah.
You want to negotiate because you know that car's worth at least 10.
I
Right?
mean, if you're using the whole like I can barely afford the car scenario bargaining method,
I'm always a broke here.
that's what I mean. If you're using the I can't afford a car bargaining method, I do get it. That's fair. But
Hasn't that worked till now?
it has. And I think I see where you're coming from because I done goofed. Last night when I went down to the Northern Beaches to pick up the S13 front
He saw
lip.
the car.
No, I parked in front of his driveway.
Yeah, typical.
I parked in front of his driveway and look, it killed me. This front lip is worth, to me anyway, $200 tops.
Not even.
Not even.
Those are $150 worth of nostalgia.
The lip was
right.
manged.
All right, before we segue into your story, let's
Mr.
actually
taking my
finish the
story.
story we started
Let's
off.
finish
this
this
one.
one, but we'll come back to this. We'll come
yeah.
back to this.
So what ends up happening is we go down. I park the car a couple streets away. We walk down.
It wasn't a couple of streets.
Yeah,
we thought it was a
literally-
couple
yeah,
of streets. No.
Yeah. Oh, so I told these boys, let's park at the bottom of the hill. They're like, no, let's go up top. His house is probably at the bottom. Turns out that we parked behind a little like makeshift
Trailer.
business trailer. And 2 seconds later, we find out that his house is like on the other side of that trailer. Anyway, but luckily enough, my color of the car was the same color as the trailer, so it blended.
It blended nicely. It blended
Yeah,
nicely.
it
Like
did.
if he walks out from his house, there's a tree covering it anyway.
Yeah,
as
it was
well.
literally hidden.
There was a
perfectly.
tree covering it. There was a trailer covering it, so you wouldn't really see it.
No.
You would just hear it when you turn it on.
Yeah, as always.
Because it is legally at the legal limit.
Is it? Okay.
Legally.
so-
Legally at the legal limit.
Legally. Anyway, so what ends up happening is we go down, the guy takes the car out of the garage, plus side he garages it. The car wasn't too bad. It had a couple model paint. So model is when you paint something that's silver, and if you don't like metallic,
Something
yeah.
that is metallic, and then continue.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is when you lay the color on, and if you don't do it in a pattern of where the metallics are flowing, it will go the opposite way. So one metallic that you've laid could go one direction, but the other part of the metallic can go the opposite.
Essentially, the metallics don't lay down correctly.
Yeah.
And you get some places that are more dense with metallics, some places that don't have enough,
Yeah.
and you get this weird effect. It like sort of
You can see dark and shiny areas. So anyway,
So this guy had models.
so he had model on the bonnet, blah, 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 little scuffs here and there. No dramas. We didn't have an
This is
issue.
a 125i, right?
Yeah, this is the one.
I mean,
Yeah,
he did have
shit.
scuffs here and there, but like his
What was the asking price?
bonnet.
12.5.
And what year model?
Yeah, his bonnet was bad.
What year model?
2008.
Damn.
Anyway,
Damn.
and I think it had done 120 Ks, 125.
Damn. Any mechanical? Any mechanical? stuff?
Look, it did. It had water pump was failing.
No, wait. Water pump was failing, or it was
No, it wasn't the
It was on
wasn't
its
the water
way.
pump. It was the
It was a water pump.
You heard the water pump?
Yeah, it was. It was
power
popping
steering.
and power steering. The power steering at a rack was just oil low. I used that against us. Like, you know, I needed a new
Yeah.
power
So
steering
one
rack.
second, this guy had water pump gone, power steering gone. If those were gone, I can only imagine what's happening inside the engine.
No,
If
no,
it's
look,
out-
it wasn't too bad. We went for a drive. Car was running good. I was making
Auto
here and there a
manual?
little bit automatic. Anyway.
Slipping.
No, yeah, on third gear slippage.
Okay.
So it was getting to that time where you needed to do the
So-
services and shit.
Gearbox would have needed
Yeah,
attention.
transmission.
That's another argument. Can you call an automatic transmission a gearbox?
No,
It's a box of gears.
no.
Anyway, you've got the transmission slipping or
Yep.
the gearbox slipping.
Yep.
Then you've got the engine.
A little here and there wearing shit.
Well,
But it's an NA, so it's not going to fail as much as a 335.
well, that's
it's
true. 'Cause I was
got
about
less
to go
failing.
down
Yeah.
the. I was
Yeah.
about to go down the like oil cooler.
No,
You got to
got
do
no
the rod
dramas.
bearings. You got to do like. I mean, it's the same base as the N54. But it just doesn't have a turbo.
It doesn't have a turbo, so it's not going under the same load.
Well, that's true.
Right. So anyway,
That's
long story
true.
short, and it was a safe part for Ved, so it didn't have any issues with the car.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, long story short, we end up going for a drive, no dramas, having a chat here and there, trying to understand how the guy thinks, so I can give him a right approach.
Yeah.
So I end up giving him a nice approach. We're talking back and forth. So like, bud, I'm at 9,500, 9,500, I said. Yeah, 9,500. I was like, bud, I don't want to be rude. Just this is what I'm offering, but you can give me an offer and we can try and meet in the middle.
Counter offer.
I never try and take someone's heart.
No,
I ain't gonna
no.
rip it out of them. You know.
Look, the way you negotiate.
Yeah, I'm not trying to rip anyone.
You're not ripping them off, but you're actually at market value. You're at the value of, okay, this is how much it's going to cost me to repair.
Yeah,
You already
I gave
calculated
him.
in your
Yeah, I
head,
gave him
right?
all the calculations. So sorry that I'm cutting you off,
Yeah,
bro.
no, that's
but
it. I'll go
no, that's it. I'm not Alex. Sorry, bro. So anyway, what ends up happening is, I end up giving him a nice, fat burn. So I give him, I'm like 9.5, and then I'm like, oh look, the water pump, the power steering rack, the gear,
Gearbox
transmission, gearbox.
I mean, mechanical aside, the actual body of itself, it did have the damages.
It wasn't bad.
The bonnet was a bit of a concern, though.
No, it wasn't bad for me.
Okay.
I know it's not bad for you,
One
but for the
second.
everyday consumer,
Yeah,
it is
if
pretty
they
bad.
saw
All
it,
I'm
yeah.
hearing is that this car's got more issues than I can count on both hands.
No, it wasn't that
One
bad.
second.
Not bad for me.
We're hiding the issues we saw
no.
firsthand.
Don't compare not bad for you. We're saying we're setting this car up for Vedran. He can't come to the shop and fix it.
Yeah, he can.
Well, he can come to the shop and fix it. Don't get me wrong. And
Don't talk to my brother like that. Huh?
Yeah,
bro,
no, that's
but
it.
like-
That's it. Why are you telling Virgil not to come?
Yeah.
bro, you know what I mean.
GG on that one. No.
That's it. He's gonna be
You know
on
what I
next
mean?
podcast.
You know what I mean. He can't just pick up and and he can
Yeah, he
to
can.
some degree because of our relationship, whatever. But he can't like do that tinkering himself.
Yeah.
He has to rely on someone.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's going to be a daily driver. So you want to make sure that it's square.
Yeah, 100%.
Now, for 12 grand, it's not, you need a square car. Or
a little bit more better than what it was.
Yeah, better than what it
100%.
was. You need, like, okay, look, failing water pump is all the mechanical failures that are like serviceable items
Yeah.
should have been done
Yeah.
if you're paying that much for it. Especially with the amount of Ks that he had and the year model that it was.
Yeah.
Luckily, though, leading into that, you offered him 9.5 grand.
Yeah.
He came back with what, 10?
No.
No, it wasn't
11.
10. 11.
11 and a half.
And then you said 10.5.
No, I said 10. I'll be like, look, let's be fair. Max that I'm going to push it is 10. Unless I said Vedran wants to pay 10.5.
That's on his own accord.
That's on his own accord. But from me, as my standing point, I will not push.
From the discussion I heard after that night, Vedran didn't even sound like he wanted to pay 10.
No, he did.
No.
He
Let
was
me tell you
so
something. Let me tell you something. He was cut. He
Let me
did
tell you
want to.
something.
He wanted to pay the 10.5.
Yeah, he did.
He wanted. He was actually cut. He didn't pick up that car.
Yeah.
He was so cut.
I tried to, make sure he's
Like
okay,
we
went out for lunch,
what we
you know,
yeah.
you know,
What we try
It's
to do.
shit. You
It's
want
shit. I
to
mean-
get something and you don't get it. It's shit.
Yeah, but then there's something better.
Yeah, no, we know that. He doesn't.
Yeah. So anyway.
But yeah, so now something better.
So anyway, before we get to something better, so we go into the shops, the local shops in the area, no dramas. By the way, I'm the only one that didn't wear a watch again. It's downstairs and I
It's
can't be
right.
stuffed.
It's right there.
Yeah, I can't be stuffed. Anyway.
I'm gonna turn the AC off. So
Yeah.
who's chatting for like at least 2 minutes?
He's
Yeah.
chatting. He's got
Joe's
I'll-
talking.
I'll-
All right,
I'll-
cameras on
I'll
Joe.
control.
So what ended up happening is, we got a lunch, yada yada yada. I go and tell him thing. You're a funny one, Greggy.
Yuck. Yuck. Don't do that, please. Huh?
Start doing one of
Do it
these ones.
again.
No.
Do it again.
I think I do one.
No,
of these.
don't.
No.
Cut that.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway, so long story short, what ends up happening is, I message him. I'm like, buddy, we're still at the local shops around here. Thanks, bro.
Oop.
We're at the local, we're at the local shops. We're about to head back home. We're in the area, so let us know. If you want it for 10, we'll pick it up on the way and we're done. Right? No dramas. He's like, nah, I've got another 6 people coming. If you want, I can reserve it for 10.5, but nothing less. Okay.
Now
then.
I think this is the typical.
Tango.
I'm not letting you beat me in the bargain
Yeah.
response.
Yeah.
I don't think the $500 was the problem, and I'm sure he would have sold it to someone for 9.5 or like 9.9, whatever 9.8.
It's still up for
It's
sale.
just it's still up for sale.
Just saying.
So thanks guys for joining us today. Now, for something like that, I don't see the value in wasting that time and money on getting a car like that.
You lose
Personally,
$500 or 10K.
You know how I feel about the 6-cylinder NA Beamers. They're great.
I know, but don't forget, he needs something reliable.
I get you, but whoever said I'm gonna buy a reliable BMW?
You. Yeah.
Me.
I won't even give you shit. I ain't giving you shit.
Why is Greg pointing at me? I'm not buying a reliable BMW.
You bought his old unreliable one.
Old reliable.
Yeah.
Good old unreliable.
Oh, yeah. Good old unreliable. Anyway, we'll go to that one soon too.
Why do we keep coming into these episodes talking about how I broke another car? I broke another car again.
Oh, yeah.
And again.
Oh, we had the bet
I
too.
broke the diff. I broke this. I broke that. I'm always breaking shit.
But you're getting upgrades, so you can't complain.
Yeah, you break the diff, you get white line bushings. You break the starter, you get a
Fuck
better
white
one.
line, you get Super Pro.
Nah, brother. Wait, what?
Super Pro.
Oh, yeah, no more white line.
Yeah, brother. Ew.
Yeah,
White
I
line's
hate
not
that
bad.
shit.
Nah, bro.
Everyone does it. Anyway, I'll go back to my
Go
story.
back to Joe's story.
Because I enjoy
Joe's
that.
story.
So what ends up happening is a week goes by, not even 2 weeks it was.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
No. It was a week after.
Week after, yeah. So we
the
end
following
up,
Saturday.
Yeah, following Saturday.
Yeah, it was the following Saturday because it was very cut. And
Yeah.
we're
So
like next week.
we're like, I was like, we're gonna go for a business meet with another potential customer.
So business meet is Brintech. Brintech Customs
Yeah.
is a good friend of ours, Lawrence. You
Go
will
follow
see.
him.
You go follow him on YouTube. He's got his Brintech Customs up there.
Yeah.
He also does a bit of stuff with Mighty Car Mods as well. Really great guy. So he contacted me, and this is related to the story. He contacts me and is like, Alec, I've got a respray that needs to be done. I've got an E46 M3. I'm like, sweet, not a problem. This Saturday I'll come past. Now, I was only planning to go alone. I
Yeah.
wasn't planning to take anyone with me. Just go down, get some photos, done. I was like, you know what? Veteran, you like Beamers, you're getting into Beamers. Come along. We'll get Joe.
You'll
we'll
get to
Greg.
see
We'll
our
make
little
a day of it. 'Cause
our heaven.
every time we go to Lawrence, he's out in Castlereagh, so every time we're going out that way, it's a bit of a trek. So we get into a couple cars. I get in my E92. He gets into his M4. We have a bit of a cruise. So we went down there, enjoyed the drive.
It is a fun drive.
We got
It
there,
is, yeah.
and I go in a bit faster than Joe because I damage cars and Joe doesn't. And I got in, and we went all the way into the warehouse.
That's been fact checked by the
Yeah,
way.
by-
He's 100%.
by like 10 people.
100%.
Yeah, you could ask anyone. I damage cars. Anyway, so
It's been scientifically researched and it's been approved.
He's still
as-
getting roasted.
it's not even roasting. It's just facts. I damage cars.
Yeah, bro. I only spit facts.
I was drifting my one today, my E92,
Where were
Yeah.
you drifting on the track?
on the track. Only on the track. That's only where we. Anyway, so we got into the place. We drive in, and now Lawrence. Well, it's his place. You would think he would park at the front, and he did. He has a 1 Series. He drives a 1 Series that he would never sell. Oh, he won't sell anytime soon anyway.
It's his worker.
We believe, or I saw when I came in, the first thing I saw a grey 1 Series parked out front.
Exact same color as
Exact
his.
same color as his. I'm like, oh, it's just his 125i parked at the front.
Yeah.
Completely ignore it.
Yeah,
we
he just
walk
walks past
in,
it.
we say hi, we do the banter, and
Mind you, you didn't tell, like, I gathered up everyone. So what ended up happening is Alec was going to go by himself. And I Greggy, you coming? Yeah, I'm coming.
no, I said
Yeah, but yeah.
we did all the cruise.
Yeah.
We did all the cruise.
It was
but
funny, but the way it happened originally was you only. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what? Yeah, call everyone. Let's go. Call
make a day of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we even called Mario.
Yeah, we did before we were leaving.
Wait, Mario?
Yeah, we told him to come with us.
You told Mario,
Yeah, and then I walked away.
our neighbor.
Yeah. The plumber.
Mario, our neighbor, who's a plumber and drives a Ford,
And he's Italian.
and he's Italian.
Gotta love it.
Anyway,
Stereotypes are real.
anyway, he's a great guy. So
He is. He's fun. I love him. to bits.
we got to the back, and the problem that Joe and I have every time we go to Lawrence's place, because it's a BMW wrecker slash
haven.
parts guy slash modification. I end up, and Joe ends up asking him, do you have anything for sale? He's got an E30 M3. Do you have it for sale? He's got a 325 IS. Do you have it for sale? It's always a, do you have it for sale? But
And then what happens for me is not even for Ali. He always comes up and says to me, Joe, I've got these couple cars. What do you think?
yeah, no. But he only started that recently because he realized that we'll actually start buying things.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'll list a couple cars that I do have. And he listed 2 cars. He listed a 5 Series, which we weren't interested in, and an F10, I think, or something
Yeah,
like
F10.
that. Which we weren't interested. Joe and I don't care about. Then he's like, I've got a 135i. And we're like,
No,
Wait
I
a
ended
minute.
up saying, no, he didn't even say the 135i. He originally said to him, we were chatting around, and I was like to him, hey, bro, you wouldn't have a 135i laying around. And he's like, yeah, I do. I just got it a week ago.
so essentially finding out that we've got this 135i, we walked out to the front, and lo and behold, the one car that we thought was his was this 135i. He's like to us, look, for X amount of dollars, I'll give it to you. When I say X amount of dollars, I mean this guy gave us a bargain. He gave us a cost that we couldn't disagree.
One
It was, look, for the market value, it's fair. He gave us a fair market price. And you can't, for a friend like that, you can't say no.
Nah.
So it wasn't really market price. It was way below market price.
No, it wasn't way below market price.
Okay, it is. No, it is below market price.
It was just below market price for argument's sake, because if they're the person that was gonna buy,
You
the
saying
car is
just
watching-
what
Greg.
is your just below market price?
$1,000. Greg,
Yeah.
listen, the guy might be watching this and he's very upset that his car got swiped under his legs. So
Yeah.
Should have gone to Specsavers. Should have had the cash in your hand when you had the chance. So instead of sitting there going, maybe I'm gonna get it, maybe I'm not gonna get it.
Yep, and then you got dodged by Armenians, bro.
You got Dogecoin.
So
Loyalty pays.
he ended up giving us a decent price on it. But the caveat was we had to
Just
get it off
FYI, it was not too far off the 125.
Yeah, that's the part that's a kicker. We have to tell you that the 125i looks like a stupid waste of money compared to how much we picked this 135i for. Now, you're going to ask, Alec, what's so good about this 135i? Let me explain. Turbos, it has 150,000. It's manual.
150,000.
It was 150K on the clock.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
I think it was, yeah.
It
I
was.
thought it was 80K.
Nope, 150,000.
Really?
Yep.
No, it wasn't actually. It was 125.
Whatever. It was 100 and something.
Yeah.
See, this is why
But
we fact check everything.
At 80,000
Yeah.
kilometers, he had the engine rebuilt.
Yes.
That's all right.
Gearbox rebuilt.
Gearbox synchro's done. All the gearbox was
The
done.
the
It
diff?
was shifting like the diff was
Butter.
done. The diff was done. The oil cooler was done.
Clutch and fly
Rod
changed.
bearings were done. And it was just a bit more than the 125i.
And it was a factory manual.
And it was a factory. And it was a factory manual.
Yeah, that part.
That one killed us.
Yes, I drove
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
The best part is it had the M Sport brakes as well.
Yeah,
so
it had
was
the
done up.
upgraded 3-piston.
Essentially, everything that he would have been chasing in a car that he would have had to add on later on came
And
on the
heads-up
car.
display.
All he has now, really, as a list of items that he has to add on, is the M1M mirrors that he wants.
Yep.
Which fair.
It's gonna be hard to get though.
Not that hard.
How many
man.
1Ms are there in Australia?
No, you can buy it from
How
the
many
manufacturer.
good suppliers are there in Australia?
You can buy the quarters from
Okay,
manufacturers.
I know that one,
I
but
know,
like,
yeah, if you can buy
how much is
quarters,
it gonna cost though?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about cost.
Well, I f***ing will.
As long as Germany
need 'em?
exists, Germany exists,
I
listen.
want to change my ones and put one. Seriously.
Listen,
Oh
as
my
long
God.
as Germany exists and solid freight
I
companies
want to
exist,
E36.
Yeah.
are you going to put the 1 Series M mirrors on your E36?
Yeah, why not?
Come on, bro.
It looks sick.
We'll make it fit.
Yeah. Oh,
Grind
bro.
the shit out.
I can't help that. I genuinely can't help that.
help stupidity.
Yeah.
I cannot help it. But no,
Show me the way.
No, not on the podcast. So, yeah, the only thing he has to do now is the mirrors, and that's literally all he wants to do. That's everything else is done. The car's set up, but
Well, he did want a
there's a
diffuser.
big
Yeah,
fat
he wants
juicy
to do
but.
the M1 kit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait. Yeah,
Where are you gonna get the M1 kit from?
from the backyard.
Oh yeah.
Wait. The 1M kit from the backyard.
I even got 1M tail lights in the back shed.
What do you mean you got 1M tail lights in the back shed?
Oh,
Don't ask.
We live in the same house.
Yeah.
Yeah. How often do you visit your shed?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I sleep above
That's
it.
my parts room, bro. Don't worry about it.
I sleep above it.
No,
I
you
even
don't.
got I-30 lights in the back.
Isn't that the ones you broke?
No.
You took them. No.
Where
No.
the f- the lights?
God knows.
Don't we
Hold
also,
on,
wait, no,
hold
we
on.
also had Ford lights, don't we?
Yeah.
We have Ford lights.
Hold on, wrong one.
That,
Where
yeah.
do you get your stuff from?
I don't know.
Da-na-na-na.
Bro, I still got
That
E92 M3 springs
One
in the back.
second. That was when we were doing work from
Yeah,
home.
that one I understand because you actually own the vehicle.
Wait. Joe, you have what? E90 what?
E92 M3 shocks. Oh, no, springs.
I've been driving on.
In the box, still brand new.
I've been driving on blown shocks
Yeah.
for a year.
Yeah, they're not yours. They're Joe's.
Listen.
When he gets his M3,
Then this guy comes and tells me, brother, I got a set of the nicest M3 shocks in the back.
Yeah.
You know what he did to me?
HR
You know what he did to me? Listen, I'm looking to do a manual conversion on my E36.
Yeah. Stuffed him up.
I just started with that and they're smiling. He goes and says to me, Alec, I don't have a gearbox for your car. I got nothing.
But didn't I buy it?
1 second.
I bought you a gearbox.
Wait, no, you didn't buy me a gearbox. I bought me a gearbox. I bought me a gearbox.
You told me you were there.
Joe, that's a cop out. We have the same account.
Yeah, I
bro.
know, but
That's
who
a
gave
no,
cop out.
hold on.
1 second.
Hold on. The same account that didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
You paid in cash. He paid in cash.
Listen.
You're working at IT at the time. You had
Shut
no
up.
money.
You guys were
Be
broke.
quiet. He's got a ZF 6-speed manual gearbox
Yeah, but that's not
conversion.
yours.
Conversion. He's like to me, it doesn't fit your car.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't.
not meant for it.
I get the Get Rag. Yeah, one
the
with
Get
a
Rag's
5-speed.
better.
It's a 5-speed.
So,
I got one out of an M3.
yeah.
It's sitting there.
He's got the lower tier model.
And do you know what's even more stuffed up that I haven't told him yet? I actually have the carbon tail shaft for that.
No, he
gearbox.
told me this. He told me this because it's what pissed me off. He's got the ZF, and he only tells me after. Oh yeah, wait. Now that I think about it, yeah, that's for your car.
Yeah,
And then proceeds to put the Get Rag into my E36.
to make it even worse, I got the Series 1 E46 330 CI motor.
1
sitting.
second. With due
Yeah.
respect, the reason he's kept in his gatekeeps his gearbox is because in his head he's gonna put that engine and gearbox setup into his E30
100%
with independent follow bodies.
with a fat single turbo layout that he couldn't do on his 335i.
Yeah.
Joe's smiling. Joe's smiling right
Yeah,
now.
Joe's going to be like, oh, yeah, since we've done the upgrade on your 335i, it turns out we do have the manifold kit for a single turbo.
Yeah, single turbo upgrade is actually
Don't
a
ask
great
us
idea.
about that, bro. Don't ask.
Joe's told me, and this is what he does often. He'll tell me it's a bad idea, and then
Yeah, it
he'll
is a
do
bad idea.
Then he'll do it.
Yeah, for you because you break it.
Yeah, you break them. Jonas has to not break shit.
Yeah.
Look, if I had a single turbo, I'd kill myself. No, I wouldn't. I actually
Bob,
wouldn't.
your car's fast.
My car's not that fast. It's average.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
you want to go average? Go drive Vedran's car and then go drive your car.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the
did.
same. It's the same motor. It's the
It's the
same
same
everything.
engine.
I did.
Yeah.
It drives the
Same, but different, but the same.
It drives
Joe's
the
the
same.
same. Yeah, 100%.
drives
Anyway, so long
exactly
story
the same.
short.
Go back to this story.
So, where were you on this story? Because I'll add my story to that.
Okay, don't add story to that. Just
Oh, there
keep
is,
to
it's
the
funny.
same
This
story.
podcast is just
So-
segue to a segue to a
Se-
segue.
Yeah,
to a
yeah,
segue.
I love it.
segue,
It's
segue.
like door open, door closed, door open, door closed.
No, they're not even closed. It's just opening.
We're talking about pretty much the price. So Vedran we got to the place and we'll pass that. We got to the place, we did everything. Vedran saw the car. Vedran then asking me, Alec, what do you think? Is this car worth it? So Joe and Lawrence and Greg are bantering, and Vedran asked me, look, Alec, do you genuinely think this car is worth it? I said to him, look, with all due respect, if you don't buy this car now, I will buy this car now. I will take this car home. Because honestly,
car in your
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm going to need it because my E92 keeps carking it, and half the parts on that car.
Yeah.
Half
So
the
what you're gonna
parts on
do?
that car, guys, you cannot disagree. The parts on that 135i were good as anything. If I got that car and
It
gutted
had the
it,
Index
I would
12's
get
already upgraded too.
Yeah, the Index
Yeah,
12.
I mean, but you already got an index 12.
That's
anyway.
another thing. He had the injectors done.
Injectors done.
The
You know what
fuel
it is?
Plugs changed.
You could just go there and tell him, hey, I need another injector.
I did. Yeah, I know, right? Tired, long day. I
what'd you
did
do?
do the injectors, nothing. Injector, no, off. After you gone,
Yeah, Mr. Disappear at 5
Yeah.
o'clock. Hey, bro.
Not 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
Yeah. We're putting cars in. Where's Alec?
Sorry, Alec had to deliver.
Yeah,
A little bullshit.
where were you when I called you?
Anyway, so long story short, what ends up happening is, where were we?
Okay, so Vedran asked me, is the car worth the purchase? Joe and Greg are bantering, and I said, look, it is. If you don't buy it, I'll buy it. Vedran's like, done. I'm going to get it.
Then I started doing my negotiation. That's
We
what I
started
was
doing our negotiation. Okay, he gave us a price, and we're very much so, like, even if the price is good, I'll give it a bargain. But this time I felt bad. I was like,
I don't. Business is business.
business. Okay.
It'll never
Business,
change.
business. Okay, so look, personally, I was like, I said to Lawrence, I was like, Lawrence, come on, like, like $1,000, drop
Be a
it down
mate.
$1,000, like
Be a mate.
just a little bit, give us mates. He's like, okay, I'll drop it down a bit. He dropped it just by $1,000, which is good, and we stuck to it. He ended up blue slipping it for us, which was amazing. With this car, we ended up bringing it back. Joe fanged it back from Brintec. Engine light comes on, so it wasn't as perfect as they imagined.
If you stop shaking it, it wouldn't really be like
Joe
a turd.
ends up finding a check engine light on the 135i. They find out that it's a O2 sensor, I think.
No, it wasn't. It was the charge
What was
pipe. Charge pipe's pipe is a bit cracked.
The charge
And so
pike
once
is
I-
crapped.
Yeah, it is. It
been
was cracked.
collapsed.
And I don't know who in their right mind buys a charge pipe that has internal wastegate again.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's using it's
Blow
a
valve, more the point. The blow valve's
it's-
internal.
yeah. It's
It
a
had a
stupid
little.
system.
It had a
Yeah,
little
it-
canister.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
What? It's
It's the same.
muffler.
All it is, instead for a plastic piece from the factory plastic piece, they just got aluminum. That's all it is. Sorry. What's it called? Not aluminium. Sorry.
Aluminium.
I didn't want to offend
Aluminium.
anyone.
Aluminium.
But yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah,
It's just a replacement for the factory thing. It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
it is the exact same. thing.
Same thing. All it's done is
And it's
just,
cracked again.
Yeah. It's like, well, that's what happens
It's
when
a-
you buy cheap shit.
Yeah. So anyway, long
It
story
is
short,
what it is.
every time we boosted it, I wanted to see how the turbos were reacting.
Joe wanted to test the turbos.
Come on.
He was doing
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go
mechanical
so-
diagnostic. That's all he was doing, and he found its limits very quickly.
Yeah.
We brought it back, and we pretty much, you guys got it registered, brought it back, and now Vedran is.
Oh,
living
the
dream.
registration was funny.
What happened?
Oh, so we end up like, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? We're thinking, the local RTA. Yeah, and local RTA to us, we're not in our local area. So we're
No.
like, where is it? Castlereagh further in, we get to country.
Oh, you're in the country.
Yeah, like full, man. Like,
nowhere.
dun, 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 you know?
What do you mean? Like,
Like it was Outback Jack's backyard, you know?
It was Outback Steakhouse on the RTA.
down
Yeah.
the street,
Man.
further down Castle
Oh,
Road.
trust me, you pass the cows and the frogs and the sheep, the farm estates, and then you end up with this town. And this town, the most modern car that you'll see there is an AU
Just so
Falcon.
you guys envisage this place. 1 second. Just so you guys envisage this place. It's all grass. There's just one RTA
It's called pastures.
With the Outback Steakhouse
with an
attached to it.
Outback Steakhouse attached to it.
Yeah. Like a backhand pimple.
Ew.
So anyway, what ends up happening in real talks? So what ends up happening is we end up finding the RTA, get all the papers. Then I know. So we find everything that we need to do. We're gigging back in RTA, and when we're sitting there, we're like, "Bro, where the fudge are we?" We're like looking at each other.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like people with their slippers, like country spec, man, in their crisscross, those shirts,
Apple sauce.
the farmers shirts.
Oh yeah.
People are like,
Yeah.
a hay bale went past. Yeah, so I'm telling you that bad. So we're sitting there, we're just looking at each other, bro. Where are we? What did we just do? And we just bought a car in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting it all sorted, got some Euro plates,
Yeah.
head back down to the shop. Mind you, the shop's open. It's during a weekday. So we're trying to get I got to get back to the business to start working.
Yeah, because business, right?
You're a funny one. So what ends up happening is I end up coming back, help the boys get everything sorted. Mind you, I, again, didn't work. We started going and looking for parts in the parts sections so we can upgrade his car and clean it up so before he takes it home.
Yeah.
So we started finding the mirrors and stuff like that
Oh yeah.
so we can fix it up a bit.
That's all right.
And that's the end of it.
So has he driven the car since?
Yeah, he has.
He's garaging
Once.
it.
He garaging, yeah, he's
Why?
garaging it.
Garaging. I don't blame him. I would too if I had a car.
Well, that means that we're picking up their Toyota tomorrow.
No, not yet. On Sunday.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing with
So
that?
on Sunday, I'm gonna get a cousin to come down,
Yeah. Okay.
and we're gonna discuss about the cost and
Yeah,
yada,
okay.
yada, yada. And then if Ven's got time, I'll take him down, take
Yeah.
him for a test drive.
That's all right.
Bro,
yeah.
it's a Corolla.
So
Yeah,
what
it's
we're
a
gonna do?
Corolla.
I
You
mean,
can't
Doesn't
up.
need
it's
it.
a Mercedes for the Arab.
I didn't hear that. Anyway, so on the topic, to go back to what we were speaking about earlier, I went to pick up a part, S13 part, that's worth $200 in the M4.
Yeah, this killed me.
My partner
I'm hearing this for the first
had
time.
because this
Bad.
part, look, with all due respect, the part is rare.
Yeah, it's rare for the beholder.
Far out. $500, man.
What?
Yeah.
For a lip.
Is that how
lip-
much you paid?
For
Yeah.
a lip.
Yeah. Is
What
she
the hell are you
there?
doing?
Did
No.
you see you?
No. But like, what the? Are you serious?
One
Yeah.
second. It gets worse. Look, it's not that bad.
And it wasn't painted.
It's not that
and
bad.
it was fucked.
wasn't painted. It was black. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
$500 for the lip. She got, the guy offered her said 550. I rocked up in the M4. I can't negotiate better for her. That's not my job. Bro, 250 tops. It kills me, these things, man.
$500.
That's like half the price of my E36.
Yep. Yep. I picked up
I
an
could,
E36
if I
3
got
times for
two
that
of those
$1,000
lips, it would not get me to work. It would not get me to work as quick as my E36 did. That's a fact.
Bro, how many E36s did we buy in our time, bro?
Bro,
What the
we've
fuck?
spoken about this before.
Whenever
we've
you say
spoken-
E36, bro.
The E36 is it's our Lada.
Oh, I swear.
Obadi.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is pretty just like Joe playing with the lava lamp. He wants to fuck it.
Oh man, look, it killed us. The fact that
He's thirsty. He wants to drink it.
I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
And I've got nose problems, so fun.
Yeah, we should have disclaimed
Breathing.
that. By the way, yeah, no, we should have said.
Joe's
something.
sick.
Yeah.
Joe's
Sick
sick.
of you f***s. No, I love you guys.
He's a sick.
I'm having dramas, but I
Yeah.
love you all, and I'm here. I made it. I'm not yet.
Joe
You should have seen it like a few hours ago.
Yeah. Yeah,
Joe
I was
I was like kicking him. Bro, are you alright?
Yeah, hi, what are you doing?
I fist bumped him on the floor. I was like, yeah, leave me alone. At one part, it was high five, fist bump, elbow. And I went back to sleep.
How much did we pay for your 220 parts? I'm just trying to compare costs. So you bought the
$400.
the spoiler.
compare.
Hold on, you bought the spoiler and the
Exhaust.
diffuser.
I bought a genuine carbon fiber spoiler and a genuine carbon fiber
That destroyed the diffuser.
rear diffuser, which Dad destroyed when I lent him or gave him the
It's
car.
right off repairable diffuser.
No,
No, he broke it.
The whole
that
car's
bad.
are right off. He blew a freaking water like the. You know
Hold
the-
on, no.
One second. Oh my
We were
god.
talking
Hold on.
about the parts.
Hold
bro.
on.
Oh my god. Anyway, that triggered something. But anyway, the carbon fiber bits only cost me $800 on a genuine carbon fiber, which was great. Couple $100 more and I got 2 pieces.
Yep.
But no, wait. We didn't spend 800. It was $300.
Yeah.
What?
It was
Yeah.
300.
You
It
paid
was
300 for
250.
both parts.
Nah, 300 for both
You
parts.
bought the spoiler. No, you bought the diffuser or something first.
Yeah.
No,
and then
well, not the
spoiler
No, it was
diffuser.
together. It was together.
The
No, it was
diffuser and the spoiler.
diffuser, and then I said just chuck in the spoiler.
Yeah, and then we went to his house and
Yeah.
bought it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
good because
that.
we got it off a genuine M2. Fit
Yeah.
right onto my
Yeah,
220i because
straight
we
up.
did the retrofit rebar and we
Oh,
got the
yeah.
genuine M2 exhaust on it. It was
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, so look,
Perfect.
comparing JDM parts to
European
Euro
parts. Yeah. Euro parts win.
Euro parts win. They say Euro cars are expensive. No, they're not.
You just got to know how to work with
Got
it.
to know how to buy it. But no, the big thing was, and this is what I was freaking revving on about just a second ago. My dad is amazing, but he brings these water liter, like these 20-liter water drums for us to the shop, which is always amazing. He always helps out. One of them, by luck, bursted in the back. 20 liters of water. Whoosh.
Where the battery section.
Where the
is.
battery section is. Anyone
Nice.
who knows Beamers, they got the battery section, they're gone. Now, and I don't know how it happened. I genuinely don't know how it happened, but the electrical in the roof, all that SOS, the lights, everything that goes through the roof.
Even the mic's not working anymore.
Even the mic, all gone, cut, dead.
Yeah, because the computer, the actual modules are in the boot.
Yeah, and all that module went
Yeah.
in the water.
Dead.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
The front
It's
end
going to be an M2
smacked.
drift car soon.
All of it's
Yeah.
gone, man.
It's gonna be, yeah.
Do you reckon? Okay, what body kit should we put on that 2
DTM.
series? We will organize.
I'll strip it.
We'll organize a video for it. Whatever you guys choose, whichever gets the most likes. What body kit should we do for the M2?
DTM.
No budget. Joe, be quiet, please, because that's my favorite.
KTM.
That's really my favorite.
Mm.
He's talking about the M2 CSL homage one.
Mm.
Pick a body kit that we do. No budget. Just pick one, and we'll get it sorted.
Why do you say no budget? What happens if the body kit costs like 20 grand?
He doesn't care.
I genuinely don't. Not on that car.
Not on any car.
I really don't.
I just want my FD.
Joe and his bloody FD, bro.
I will own an FD
Yeah, he will.
in September.
Ooh, Babolo.
Yeah, already discussions are going down for it.
Well, has he actually started?
Yeah. September is
Nice.
the conversation.
Well,
Is the pressure washer broken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Boys destroyed the hose.
yeah, they don't know how to wash.
Oh, saves.
Talking about guys breaking things.
Yeah. I broke my ribs once.
Alex broke the pressure washer by doing nothing. He broke it.
Yeah, woo. No, that wasn't me.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it
It was
was.
Ben.
No, it was a collective effort.
Yeah, you own the
Alec
shop.
exists. It
You
broke.
own the shop, that means it's your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how Nick tells me.
yeah.
It's how they avoid liability.
Yeah.
It's how they
Yeah.
avoid liability.
In 1 week, Roops, a fucking vacuum, they destroyed
They
her.
broke
What? The Roops is
vacuum.
broken?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
broke the vacuum.
Not the roofs.
Yeah, the
You know what? You know why? Yeah,
Why?
they weren't emptying it, and they kept using the vacuum while it had it was past
Clogged.
capacity.
Oh wait, this is not the actual.
Yeah, the Wizard one.
Louisa, it's gone.
Bro, that was expensive.
It was
Yeah, gone.
$3,000
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Down the drain.
Nabulan.
down the drain.
Yeah, it's alright. Normal.
Yeah,
It is
well,
what it is.
Well, you should not have broken it, bro.
Yeah, I know. I used it too hard.
Yeah.
Joe made a big mistake. Too much.
All you could smell in the shop was burning smoke.
Yeah.
They fried it. I don't
Yeah.
know how the hell they
I don't know
fried
how you kill a vacuum.
it. Yeah.
I mean,
really
vacuums
don't.
are
I haven't checked it
vacuums are
out.
easy to kill.
No, you can't fix it. It's only wiring that is crossed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I just gotta
Yeah,
pull it
yeah,
apart.
yeah. Wiring that
How,
is
how
I
did
can
they
get
f the
fixed.
wiring?
I don't know. The wires have hit each other and started like arcing out.
Okay.
yeah.
I'll fix it.
That's
we're not,
alright.
we're not
I'm
fixing
good
it.
at fixing it.
Someone out there, sugar daddy, please buy us a 3M one.
Yeah, we don't get sugar daddies, bro.
We don't. We are the. We are.
Yeah, we are the sugar
You
daddies.
know, you do get sugar daddies.
Yeah.
On our first episode, you spoke about how the Italian guy is your sugar daddy.
Yeah, he doesn't have any sugar.
Or doesn't he?
Nah, none of them do.
You're his sugar, honey.
Nah, bro. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Italian guys got high cholesterol.
That's as far
That's as
sugar
far
as
as
it
sugar as
goes.
you get, bro.
Our vending machine's getting upgraded to card.
No
Way.
way.
Yeah.
When did he say that?
Yesterday. The day before.
Oh.
So he's like, what he's gonna do is by Friday he'll be picking up all the units and upgrading them to card.
1
Can we
second.
do our one first?
1 second.
Yeah, he is.
One
He already
second.
said it. Yeah. I already told
1
him that.
second.
Zach, you boys, I love you guys to bits.
One
I'm
second.
like, yeah, you love my money, bro.
Nah. Well, he's a good guy. He likes
Yeah,
us.
nah, he
Don't
does.
say that.
Zach,
But
You guys are good
is he upgrading
Business.
the reader, the coin reader?
to me, it sounded like the whole machines he was picking up. But again, his little.
I reckon it'll just be an add-on.
Yeah, it is going to be.
Secondary add-on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
alright.
vending machine, look, he has really made that machine last longer than the factory.
Well, it's good because he made his money back and he's now made money on top.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's just feeding him, which is great. But I
Yeah.
think he needs to feed the business as well to a certain degree.
Yeah.
Because if he just keeps eating the money and not putting it back into the business, it's not going to get anywhere.
Talking about vending machines, I do have a segue
Nah.
into our next topic I do want to discuss. This is a pretty interesting one. If you briefly know about what's going on, Ford is going to release, how do I change
A
this? How do I-
Mustang GTD sounds like a.
this is a Mustang GTD. Now, this thing is absolutely
Insane.
insane in the membrane.
But I just
for-
saw something that's too
Wow.
BMW for home. The
Wow.
the headlight section at the front. Look, it's got what my baby's got. The
What does it-
flare.
Wow.
Where the
haven't
edge of the
Wow. They
What
took.
flare?
They
edges of
took,
the light. Yeah,
Oh, is
there,
that it?
yeah. Now that's it. I'm copying my car now.
bro. You're something else.
Yeah, I know.
The Ford Mustang did that before the M did.
No, they
Yeah,
didn't.
they did.
No, they
They
didn't.
literally did.
I copyrighted it. They never did.
They did the white.
They literally do it.
No, it was on the edge of the light, not
Joe.
off the light.
Joe.
So
Gotcha.
anyway,
Yeah.
now that BMW copied Ford,
Yeah.
so this thing has a 5.2 liter V8 supercharged, which means
So the same engine just tuned.
just tuned engine, and near 50-50 weight balance. So
Does it
you know
still
what, you
collect,
couldn't actually get
does it collect
50-50.
crowd
They couldn't
still?
get 50-50 because they're still front heavy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Unless you put
semi-active suspension.
the rest is inactive. So you've got
Oh, and it's got a dry sump, so not bad for a Ford Mustang.
No.
There's Joe on his phone.
Yeah, thanks,
Joe's
guys.
literally on his phone. Anyway,
Yeah, so this thing's actually a numbered car as
we'll
well.
put
So
this in
there's
the corner, by the way.
there's only like what 1,000 of these are being made, with the price tag starting at 300,000 US, equating to about 300,
I know.
325. So it's about like 490, 450
If I was
to
going to spend
490 Australian dollars.
490,000 Australian dollars, my
Yeah.
hard-earned Australian dollars on a car, it would be a Porsche. No, it
Porsches,
would be,
bro.
It would be. I just burped.
It's
out.
not it's a track focused car and all that, but again, like who's gonna actually pay 325 grand for this
Bro,
thing?
it's freaking 10 o'clock at night. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
spending 400 grand on a Mustang. There is no way in hell I'm spending it's called a GTD.
Yeah, it's
okay,
a
here's
GTB.
my argument. You buy a G82 for 100k,
Mhm.
you spend the rest of the 300 that you've got in liquidity in making a
Why are
GT3.
you using what I said? Why are you using what I said?
You make
Nah.
a GT3.
Nah, I love it.
Simple.
You're right, but
You
it's
can put
facts.
everything, the airlift jacks, everything, wheels, factory. And I'm sure you still wouldn't break 200, no, maybe 300,000, just for argument's sake.
Why are you arguing?
I want to argue. That's just stupid, man. Good chat, Joe. Good chat.
Yeah, sorry, bro. My nightlife is always on.
Yeah, his nightlife starts at 10 o'clock at
Okay.
night when he
Brother,
goes to
go
sleep.
to
Tell me I'm wrong.
sleep.
Tell me I'm wrong. My 10 o'clock is my fucking nightlife starts. It's like
You're 10 o'clock.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You're that. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock is me, and then in the morning I'm like, why the fuck am I so fucked?
Says the guy who comes home and goes to sleep.
Last night. You're going to hate me once I say it, yeah? Last night I came home, I made a Maggie, and stayed up until 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The difference is you have to wake up and go to work.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
know.
He comes in today and he's like, I can't. And he sleeps on the floor. You slept at 2 o'clock last night.
Yeah. Love you too, bro. I couldn't sleep.
Coming from the guy who sleeps at
This
9:30.
is why I have no empathy. This is why I have no
I
empathy.
never asked for it.
No, you did. You
No, I
did. You
didn't.
did. You
I
did.
didn't.
You did.
I just
you
said,
did.
"F off."
You did. Our mum rocks up to the shop to give us a hand.
Mom was awake as well.
And she's like to
We're
me,
having
leave your
chat.
brother alone, he's feeling sick. I'm like, he's not feeling sick. He looks like he's knackered from a late night. I know when my brother's sick. He's laying on the floor like he just died in GTA San Andreas. Bro, I like it. Good chat, Joe. You look like you're... Look at him. Look at him.
smiling at its phone.
Oh, yes.
yes, podcast.
Oh, yes, podcast, very interesting.
this now.
No, I'm being Andrew Tate, mate. I'm being Andrew Tate. My nightlife is as hard as my day life. So
You're not Andrew
fuck
Tate. You know why you're not Andrew
Fuck
Tate? Hold on. You know why you're not
You know
Andrew Tate?
what? Babies, DM
You know
me
why you're
whenever
not
you
Andrew
want, when
Tate?
after this
Let me
goes
tell you
live,
something.
I'm here.
Listen, you know why you're not Andrew
My
Tate?
G.
You know why you're not Andrew Tate?
Why am I not?
He doesn't wear headphones.
Yeah? He doesn't wear a beret like me.
Exactly.
He doesn't have BMWs either.
Yeah, he does. He had
he
an M4
doesn't.
before he got his first McLaren.
Yeah,
He's
bitch.
not a brokey. Anyway, thanks guys for joining us today. That was VIP Motorsports episode. I don't know what episode it was.
I don't know what episode we're on. We're on
Episode
something.
something. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you for participating. And if you have any questions or want to know anything or have anything that would like to talk about, please put it down in the comment section below. We would love to hear it. And yes, thank you for joining us again. See you guys.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, guys, have a good night. Look after yourselves.
He's still
I continue texting. I'm telling you guys, you'll see.
My nightlife has
is starting.
My nightlife
They're all
starts.
freaking messaging me. Joe, where you at? Joe, where you at? Joe, where you at?
You know what? Tell him next to me sleeping.
Oh, yes. The bitches on my phone is also lighting up. Oh, wait, I got nothing. Well, thanks, guys. See you next week.
Yeah, see you
See
guys.
ya.
Look after yourselves, and I'll tell you how my night went next week. Yeah,
No,
the
he won't.
boys.
No, he won't. He won't forget it. He won't remember
He
it.
won't.
Sorry, he won't
No,
remember it.
wait.
I guarantee you an hour after this is going to go to sleep.
Good night.
Nah.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Yeah, using my